Okay, so y'all really liked when I made that video about crying a river. So I guess here's another one about a random thing I was curious about once. Oh, and a warning before you watch this, I end up using quite a bit of jargon about airplanes. I do my best to explain it all, but if you need any help understanding what I'm talking about, please ask in the comments. I would love to help you out. Okay, so yet again, this is a very niche thing, but have you ever noticed that almost maybe every airplane engine manufacturer, I haven't really looked into this a ton, but they almost all use 747s for the testing. And what's interesting is that they always test their new engines on the number 2 slot. That is the inboard, or the slot closer to the main body of the airplane on the left side. Why is that? Why not the number 1 slot or the number 3 slot? Yeah, I wonder why. So a lot of this is just to do with, balance, ease of maintenance. So like, if you were to think about holding out a bottle of water in your hand, it's a lot easier to do it really close here than way stretched out like this. And that's part of it, is that these engines that they're testing, they're super big. So it's a lot more stable on the aircraft if you've got it right next to where the fuselage is, not all the way out on the wingtip. Another thing is that the wings are slightly tilted up, so this makes it more stable in flight. Now this also means that the engine pylons that are further out are going to be harder to get to. They're going to be higher up. So when you're swapping out engines, you want it to be easier to do so. But now you might be asking, well, why the number 2 pylon? Why not the number 3 pylon? Which is a fair question. At this point, we've really only ruled out the number 1 and number 4 pylons, the ones way out at the ends of the wing. So why not number 3? And to be honest, it's really hard to find a consistent answer about this, or to even find any information on it at all. If someone else can do some research on it and report back, that would be really helpful, because I can't find anything. And my current best guess is, and this, just a guess, I have no clue, is that the captain, or the pilot with ultimate authority over the aircraft, they're the most experienced, etc., they sit in the left seat, which I think means that it's for them to be able to look out, because they know what to do best. The person in the right seat is a fine pilot, fine engineer, I'm sure, but in an emergency situation, they might not be able to respond as well. So having to communicate what's happening to the captain versus just being able to see it is so much different. So that's my best guess, but I really don't know. And look, you could even see it in this picture of the Rolls-Royce 747 that's at Tucson International, where I live. It's even got something else cool going on. It's got a 5th engine pylon. That's something you don't see a lot, and if you want me to make a video about that, I totally could. Anyways, that's what I got for you today.